You're here and we wanted to talk about like building brands outside of the game.
Yes.
Because you're one of the people that I see that is successful in doing that, or have some form of success doing that. So just wanted to touch on and speak about your journey in Joshua Muhammad and the people that you have wearing it. Like we've seen some of the NFL players and the big celebrities in the world putting on this brand right now. So yeah, what's your story behind this brand and how's it come to light really?
Yeah, so it all started in 2020. I've always been interested in sewing firstly, just like making garments and doing things, just kind of custom, just freehand and just enjoying, creating, cutting things up and stitching things back together. And my current partner now, Mohammed, that I do the brand with, he's always been into fashion, has a very good fashion sense and understanding of like industry things, and has really good like design and capabilities of putting things together. Always well dressed. We met in college. And always been a well-dressed guy. He had approached me about potentially starting a brand. So that was kind of the spark of, let's put our ideas together, figure out where we can go. And of course, you've got to develop a brand name, brand identity, all those things. You don't want to rush. So it took a bit of time, but we came to Joshua Muhammad. It's essentially just, my identity, myself as a person, mixed with him. And both of our names. And obviously, it's like a thing where we can both bring our background and perspectives into this creative channel. So, and yeah, I'm Christian, religious background. He's Muslim. Those two names together also shows that unity that we have. Right. And that's been, a key value for us within our brand, unity, and anything that we do. We want to be sure, there's that aspect involved. The people we work with, the places we go, the things that we do, how we work within each other, always unified and always like collaborating and talking and doing things, in junction with each other. So yeah, that was 2020. Since then, it's been good. It's been great in terms of like success. Yeah. And then there's a lot of things to get done. A lot of things to get done that you don't foresee at the moment. Right. But obviously the return is, everlasting.
From obviously you said you started 2020, but you were in in London for the last couple of years then before going back. Was it hard like working on your brand whilst you're here, and obviously it technically being based in the US or do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I know what you mean. Exactly. I know what you mean, because we formed in America and we're both staying there at the moment. Yeah. So obviously all of the operations started there. And then, so I had come to London for football. My partner he was in New York at the time and now he's in Dubai. So it was kind of a thing where we still always call almost every day and work, together over the phone and things like that. But, there were definitely difficulties of like trying to see what we could do in person versus just over camera or whatever. But in the end, we've always ironed things out. We've always gotten things done. Work with great people, get great content, put forth our best effort anywhere we can, and things have been blossoming.
No, definitely. As I said before, I see it all the time, and I'm a real advocate, and I love the brand. To be fair, as you know, I'm always trying to get something from him.
Don't worry, I'll be getting my own.
That's okay.
It's mad because I didn't even know I was on your mailing list. And
oh really?
Yeah. So
someone try and get that.
No, because Jacob said to me about like the drop today and stuff like that.
Yes.
And when we were coming here, I was like, nah, the drop was earlier than expected, because I got the notification.
He told me.
And Jacob's like, no, this ain't the time yet. And I was like, bro, the email's here. So I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, fair.
Who are some of like the high profile? Because we see like we've obviously like NFL, so we see CD Lamb in it. We've seen Jake Paul in the brand. We've seen one of the Jonas Brothers in the brand. Yeah. Obviously, when you were in we were in America at the same time. I was on international. You were in Miami doing a show. And I was trying to make it out there. Pulisic bought a few custom pieces when you were doing your work for those sort of things. Yeah. So who were like some of the bigger? I've named some, but who were like some of the
essentially?
I was like, sorry, I know answer the question.
Who are some of the bigger names that obviously wear your brand, and obviously what kind of outlook do they have on your brand anyway?
Mm-hmm. Certainly the names that you've put forth.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. That's all good.
No, you can say the names again.
Yeah.
Zayn wore that sweater.
Oh yes, yes.
That was really good and really big for us because he hadn't been on camera in plenty of years, 5-6 years, and he was in our sweater on that podcast. So that was huge. Yep, Joe Jonas had put like a good message to us and ended up getting a piece. So yeah, we had a bunch of high profile people that have come through and gotten pieces, reached out to us. Definitely Jake Paul was huge. It was a good summer piece that he got, like the canvas work shirt. Summer was really good for us. And yeah, a few athletes. Like I said, CeeDee Lamb. And
CeeDee Lamb, top 5 receiver in the game now.
That was a huge one. That was definitely a huge one. And yeah, we just did some work now with Chris Richards. So that was a real good Crystal Palace boy. One of our good friends. So yeah.
Yeah. No.
Oh, did you know him already or?
Yeah, I knew him already. We actually met at the fashion show in Miami, like last summer.
Yeah, Pulisic beat us. Pulisic beat us 5-0, and then went to the fashion show.
Oh, so
I had to go home.
Can you remember like who was like the first big name profile that actually reached out? That actually reached out. Or is it now just you can just reel off the names but can't remember?
Yeah, I can kind of just like go through the names. Yeah, it's kind of just like that, really.